there, this is Claire Billy with Zello, here with Chris Nuta. Sam's Club is one of Zello's most valued partnerships. I really appreciate you taking the time, Chris.
Thanks for having me.
Before we get into Zello, just wanted to hear a little bit more about your professional journey.
Yeah, absolutely. So I've been in retail my entire career. Started off at PetSmart, worked in the stores, worked my way up to the home office, did a variety of different roles from store operations to strategy to international development. And then coming up on 6 years now, I made the leap over to the Walmart world and joined Sam's Club in an operations transformation and product capacity. And since then, I've been leading in-club technology initiatives for our associates at Sam's.
What initially sparked the idea to replace two-way radios across the club locations?
Yeah, I think retail is becoming more and more complex. Our frontline associates have a lot to do throughout the day, and communication is absolutely key. And there's limitations with old school walkie-talkies, right? Not everybody in the building had one. And as an organization, we made an investment in having technology in the hands of every single one of our associates. And with that technology, we looked for a software solution to help increase that communications. We're a retail organization, very large. We have 100,000 associates, and our associates work cross-functionally inside of our club. They have something that we call work groups, but they're very mobile inside of the club. They can be in one section early in the day, another section later in the day. And we also take career advancement really, really seriously at Sam's and at Walmart in general. And so as an associate has the opportunity to increase through their career, they may go to different work groups. They may go to different areas of the club, and trying to manually adjust that was a big challenge. And so working with Zello, being able to automate that process, I think was a key unlock for us.
Speaking of 100,000 associates, 600 locations, 100,000 associates, all deployed in 3 months across Zello. That's really impressive. So what were some of the key strategies that enabled a successful rollout in such a short period of time?
I think really it's our associates. We've been on this technology journey at Sam's for 5 or 6 years now, and our associates have really learned that technology is a good thing. And they know that when they give feedback or requirements for us in the product business, that we're going to listen and we're going to build that particular technology. And so I think the very first reason why we were able to move so fastly is that our associates have been there before. We've launched a lot of different pieces of technology very quickly, bringing them along with us. And I think secondarily is we work at Sam's Club in what we like to call experience teams, where there's equal representation of product, UX, engineering, and the business. And we didn't make a single decision without impact from each one of those particular areas, and that really allowed us to move with speed.
In what ways did Zello's features and capabilities outperform traditional communication tools?
I think it's all about targeted communications, right? At least that's what we were looking for. As I mentioned earlier, we work in work groups, and our work groups are incredibly cross-functional. You know, somebody comes up front and drops a thing of cupcakes, being able to get a hold of somebody in the bakery right there at that moment and say, hey, can you bring our member up a new set of cupcakes? Things like that have really been unlocking it. I think one other use case that I'll talk about is price tags. I'm sure you've experienced a situation in a retail store where you get up to the front and you didn't notice, but the price tag fell off. Being able to either get on to Zello and repeat back and forth that SKU number or take a quick photo of that has really improved our operations in the front of our clubs.
What kind of feedback have you received from associates about the transition to Zello?
Yeah, I would say there's been 2 big pieces of feedback. One is the ease of use. This is the type of application, and from somebody who builds internal applications all the time, one of the best ways to get somebody to use an app is just to hand it to them and say, do something with it. And the fact that our associates were able to pick up the Zello application, talking through it right away, being able to hear it in real time, that has been a huge piece of feedback. Secondarily is the connection. You know, an associate that's within the first 90 days of most retail organizations are at risk for high turnover. The more that you can make them feel like they're a part of the team and a part of the family, the better. And that's some great feedback that we're hearing from our associates and from our managers. By having everybody connected, they feel like they're part of the team day one.
So how did you ensure adoption of the Zello app across various locations?
First and foremost, it's all about visibility. Our operations team has done a great job over the past couple of years giving data to our field associates and to our club managers. That's everything from specific sales data to customer feedback and everything in between. Well, giving them data on the adoption of Zello, giving them data on who's using it and when has been great to help drive that particular adoption. And then from an associate perspective, just being connected. That's an adoption of it itself, being able to get a hold of somebody when you need to get a hold of them. We don't have to do a lot from a home office perspective to get them to use a tool like that.
How has this project impacted communication and efficiency across clubs?
Yeah, I think one of my favorite examples that I like to talk about is our club managers. So when we first rolled out this technology, we got a lot of feedback from our club managers in the early days, in the first 2 or 3 days around, I don't know what's going on in my club. I can't hear everything that's going on. You know, our questions back were, well, is that necessary? Right? Your managers are working on it. The team is working in between. And seeing them over a course of the first week evolve to, holy cow, I can do my job. I don't have the ear fatigue. Seeing that has been great and really has improved the day-to-day of our associates.
How did Zello's solution cater specifically to the needs of Sam's Club?
You guys have been a great partner. The piece that I would really want to highlight is that auto classification of associates into the channels in which Zello has, and being able to update that essentially in real time. I think it's a nightly upload that we do that makes sure our associates are in the right work group. And I know that was something that was net new for you guys. And because it was a foundational requirement for us, working with you, I think really delivered above and beyond what we were looking for.
Looking back, what are some key lessons learned from this project that you could share with others in the retail industry?
The most important thing is the investment in technology for your associates. And so whether that's a device program like we've invested at Sam's Club, or a bring your own device program like you see a lot of retailers adopting, being able to make sure that associates have that piece of technology in their hands is a true enabler for any type of communication, especially something like Zello, to work.
Speaking of technology, are there any upcoming technology initiatives at Sam's Club or Walmart that you're particularly excited about, Chris?
I think that's the best thing about working for Walmart in general, and especially Sam's Club, is the answer to that question is always yes. We are always working on cutting edge retail solutions. Just last week at CES, we announced a variety of different things. You know, Sam's Club, we're looking into computer vision at our exits. We have scan and go technology right now, but that requires a member to stop and have some of their items scanned. We're really excited to start introducing computer vision into our clubs that members can just walk out and the computer can recognize if everything is in your cart. And then from a customer perspective, the introduction of generative AI inside of the Walmart search engine. So when you go to the Walmart mobile app and you're searching for different products, we have now embedded generative AI. So really, really excited about what's to come for both Walmart and Sam's Club.
How do you see the role of technology evolving in the retail sector in general, especially larger scale operations like Sam's Club?
Access to information. I think that is one of the most important things that you're going to see. Arming our frontline associates with everything that they need to not only run the day-to-day operations of our clubs, but serve the member. So that's continuous investment in digital technology, both in hardware and in software. I think that's going to be huge. And then, you know, the buzzword at this conference, at least, and I think the buzzword for the considerable future is going to be artificial intelligence. What that can do to unlock our frontline associates and their knowledge base, I think is going to be really, really exciting, not only for us at Walmart and Sam's Club, but the industry in general. It's going to be great to be a retail customer in the future.
What advice would you give to other retail leaders considering similar technological upgrades in their operations?
For me, and we talked about that a little bit earlier, it's all about bringing your associates along for the ride with you, along the journey. Making sure that they have a seat at the table, they understand that what they're asking for is on the roadmap, and we're working to build that together, whether that's something that you're developing internally, like my team does, or whether that's when you decide to work with a partner such as Zello. Bringing those frontline associates along with you is, in my opinion, one of the only ways to ensure that you're delivering the right product for the associates, and really the key to any type of adoption or success.
Last question, is there anything else you'd like to share about your experience with this project, or any final thoughts for anyone looking towards innovation?
I'm just excited for our current and our future partnership. I think that now that this is out in our clubs, I have a lot of different areas of the organization that is interested in up-leveling their communication as well, whether that's amongst themselves or whether that's eventually to our associates and to our clubs. So I'm really excited about the future of this program between Zello and Sam's Club. And I think that the runway is kind of unlimited when it comes to increasing communication inside of our clubs.
Much for your time,
Awesome.
Chris.
Appreciate it.
Appreciate you.
Thank you.